Welcome, Dan Rapture Gaming here with a Madden video, episode 4 of trying to win with every 32 teams on head-to-head. And I'm going to do episode 4 and episode 5 tonight because my EA Plays expires Friday. So, with that said, tonight, for episode 4, we're doing the Eagles, Falcons, the Washington team, what got their new name of the Washington Commanders, and the 49ers for episode 4. Episode 5 will be the Giants, Jaguars, Jets, and Lions. But with that said, let's start off with the Philadelphia Eagles. Wish me luck.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with their opponents.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. He'll buy some, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Ryan going to get this complete to Hurst. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure, Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
On 2nd down now. It's Sanders, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
At the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st down, Hurts. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll roll him out right. Guys, man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Escaping the pressure right. From across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Vontae Maddox, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They go play action with Hurts. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
There's the former quarterback, Greg Ward Jr. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
8-yard pickup.
They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. They go back to the ground with Sanders. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Good go.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards there on a 1st down.
Pickup. 1st down, Eagles.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
And
this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Looking for the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Ryan going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown Falcons. Julio Jones. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
that takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camp. Do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room? This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Well, he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
Down, Philadelphia.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They'll run with Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. They run. It's Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
From the shotgun, Ryan. This one caught by
Yeah, you know. 4th down, bitch.
Lines up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And he's got it in. Calvin Ridley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. On 1st down, Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a 1st. Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. To throw again is Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now it's Gurley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Ryan. A slant to Jones. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw is Ryan. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. Throwing again, Ryan. And double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for a pick.
When it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
20. And an Eagle 1st down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, it's Hurts. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Another run here with Sanders. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
He picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Let's go, come on. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 79 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Now Ryan. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Falcons 22. To kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. On the return, Corey Clement. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Sanders,
the Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Philadelphia.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run. It's Sanders. Dante Fowler in on the stop. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. He's got this down close to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a first down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Here's Ryan. He's going to let it fly. Inside the 30. So with a big gainer anyways, he'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Here's Ryan. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll try and push it into Gurley. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
28.
And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles, Evans. And now I have to be. I don't
tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game.
I don't know if I want to be the Falcons or not because I beat the Falcons.
What you just said, nothing comes easy in this league.
I'll beat the Falcons, but if I lose, doesn't really matter. But yeah, the Eagles advance.
What do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Now it's the Falcons' turn. Wish me luck.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Kickoff for the Falcons.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he'll drop here to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 47-yard line.
Play action. Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
They go play action now. Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception? One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. A starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
The warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Gain of 13 yards.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron, 45 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
For the point after.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. Well, ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. To the right side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're running with Gurley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st and 10 is Conner. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now Ben going to give this one to Conner. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They'll run with Samuels. And this time he is in. Jalen Samuels taking it in. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Man, open down the middle of the field. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. A first down there on a pick up the 25.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Complete.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Falcons nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Side by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Is intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Pittsburgh.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
21-yard line.
Again, Ryan. Going to throw right side here, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the...
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And this throw caught left side. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Jones, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10. At the
to throw again. Ryan eluding the pressure right. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. Julio Jones. 35 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
That's the score. Steelers 21, Falcons 7. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Alright. Hopefully I can score 2 more times on them and prevent them from scoring. Wish me luck, because I'm feeling the Falcons will be eliminated.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Terrific running there to start the drive, as that's going to go for 15 and a quick first down as well.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it. They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This time, Roethlisberger will throw. Steps away to his left. And incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Roethlisberger. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
I almost had that interception. Damn it.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Yeah, give me that damn ball.
Down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They go play action with Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Devin Bush able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Steelers 40.
This is Hill on the draw play. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. That is incomplete.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice offense here about ready for their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. On first down, counter plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Out of bounds.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Roethlisberger will hand to counter. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. And so they're pinned on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And, indeed, he did not. They stop him.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the Steelers' 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Sterling Hawkwood.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Taylor. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Intercepted.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 27.
27-yard line.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Ryan. Again, he targets Ridley. This time it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Ryan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
As he throws there, incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
4th down. Here's Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. He's got daylight. 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. Ryan to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught at the 10. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Alright, I just have to hold them off. Okay. A little nervous right now, but wish me luck.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Wow, the Eagles and the Falcons.
3 timeouts.
Even.
They want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Wow. Alrighty then, didn't expect this. Oh my, and thank you for that trophy.
It looked bleak. They were able to get it done.
They put up a barrage of points and reeling them in and running them down and winning it. Wouldn't you love to be in their locker room right now? Think about the energy that's radiating out of there right now. They're talking about belief, sticking together, and finding a way to win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
And I will be back after these messages. Alright, I'm back. And now we are doing the Washington football team, aka the newly named Washington Commanders. Wish me luck, because I know I'm going to lose just like I did on 20. Anyways, wish me luck.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down throw for Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And that play went nowhere. losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Third down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it. Prescott stripped. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott forced out to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
For the point after.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Check 26, check 26.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Smith. Open man here, Sims complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 3.
Smith on third down. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On first down, Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, flush to his right. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
For the point after.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Complete.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
13 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their 38. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Second down and 7. Prescott from the gun. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. To the right side. He's got Cooper. It's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Cooper. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. On first down, it's Gibson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Running the sweep with McLaurin. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They'll try the air now with Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll start with the option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Prescott now from the 50. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. After the sack on first down, Prescott flushed out right. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now Prescott, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Johnson on the return. Washington takes over first and 10. At their own 20.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
28. Washington, nothing.
On first down, it's Smith. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. A shotgun snap for Smith. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Washington on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Smith throwing again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Only needing 2 yards on second down.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Prescott to throw it. And now he'll tuck it and run. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Prescott now. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Escaping the pressure right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blow.
I knew I was going to lose that, so it's pointless. I knew the Washington team, I knew the Commanders were going to lose, so I don't give a fuck. 49ers now. Wish me luck.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams.
To kick off for San Francisco.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And this will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man, Higby, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
1st and 10.
Now Goff on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Josh Reynolds.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higby. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
On the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Goff. And open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A Ram 1st down as Goff finds Cup, counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a 1st down throw, Goff. Open man is Higby, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Back to throw, Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 26-yard line.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Complete to George Kittle.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Rams 7, 49ers nothing.
On 1st down, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
To George Kittle.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, 49ers.
Garoppolo got the connection here to Bourne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And Wilson has it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Here's Mostert. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This is caught, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone, and now it'll be 4th and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
On the sneak is Garoppolo, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jimmy Garoppolo keeping it himself from a yard out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
At 7.
Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
For San Francisco.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
To throw is Goff.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, Trent Taylor. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
You're going to get flagged every time.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. They find some open field here. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
There's Mostert. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
At the 20-yard line. 10 yards.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 37. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir.
The ball.
Field goal separates these two teams
Let's
as
go.
we come back for this 2nd half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first.
I had a feeling you were
as
going
we
to kick
are
it
back
me.
and started in the 2nd half. And this will make it
Not
into the
going
end
to run it
zone.
out, though.
And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Let's go.
We're going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
There you go, Mostert.
2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs,
That's the
taking their
first.
time and making it work. 2nd and 2 is prime time
Throw
for the
it.
gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
I go
But
Kittle.
in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it
Yep,
pick up
go
the first
Kittle.
down. Keep the sticks moving.
Garoppolo finding his tag in Kittle.
Gun Kittle.
10.
Gun Kittle.
49ers.
Hell yeah.
George Kittle, 48 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
What a weapon
And
he
it's
is in the tight
good.
end spot because when they throw him the football
What in my
downfield,
10?
they count on him getting
He's probably
additional
raised.
yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good
No, you're
one,
not.
as he's tackled at the 15.
No, you're not.
Conventional football.
No, 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 no. No, you're not.
Kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Hooked up by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt.
I told you you're not. I told you you're not.
The 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming
my
right
fault.
in his face, and it turned out to be a bit.
And I think he turned off his PlayStation. Let me check. That might be an automatic win. I think he raged. Let's see. Alright, so I have to pass 3 more touchdowns. Okay. Good to know. And that is a win for me. And that includes episode 4, where we have our first 3 winners. I am 3-1. And this episode is complete because I'm 3-1. So it's the Eagles, Falcons with a lucky ass win, and the 49ers because the Rams forfeited. So, like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, hit the bell for notifications, comment if you want to, and I'll see you all in a bit for episode 5. Later.